And then Corey just put another message out about our teammate Josh.
It's a poop face. Yo, what's up? Yes, sir. Show my.
John, when you get it up, put it in this Discord so I can put it on Twitter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once I find it from all my subscriptions. Blah, blah, blah. Subscriptions. Why aren't you in alphabetical order? I wish you were in alphabetical order.
I do not see it.
Maybe you have to update Discord?
Here's the link that should be to I sent it in your chat.
Got it.
In our chat. Contact Josh. He didn't mute the mic.
You say he didn't mute his mic?
Yeah, you can hear us and stream on stream.
That'd been funny as shit.
Yep.
Hey everyone, welcome to Battlecore's live stream. I am your host, Mustang the Berserker. Here with me today, we have John, the Grandmaster Judge, and Tom, the Detective. Will Josh scrub? I guess we'll find out soon. Hey Josh, you know we're live.
Yeah, we've been talking on your stream.
Yeah, we can hear ourselves on your stream.
What's going on, guys? This is Joshua with Battlecore. I'm going to be participating in the Primary Village Content Creators Tournament. What is going on, everyone? So I see Isaac and Knox is in here. What's up? Look, I hope I got some skills. Look, I'm ready. I'm mostly ready. We gonna make this happen. Alright, so I'm gonna take care of some stuff before we get started, so I will be back shortly. I am Joshua J. That is right. All right, so let me just go ahead and boost my video in and start my thing, and then we should be good. Appreciate that. Like I said, give me 1 second just to feed your video in. Yep, I saw. Alright, so I'm boosting you in now, just letting you know. Let's do this for the refresh. Table 12. Alright, and I need one more additional second because your feed is extremely big, so I just need to crop you down a second. I guess it's because the type of camera that you're using. And then I just need to take some off to the right of you and take some off to the right of me, and then we should be good. Sorry for the delay. I didn't know that your feed was going to be huge. I guess it's because everyone is using different cameras for this. Yeah, how's your day going, man? Wow, yo, good luck, man. You said my man said I woke up 10 minutes ago and I'm ready to throw down. All right, so yep. So I need maybe 2 more minutes. Again, I'm apologizing for the delay. Probably should have anticipated everyone's cameras being yeah. It's definitely was unexpected, but I wish you luck today, man. A lot of the guys were in the Discord last night doing basically tests, and I don't think anyone thought to prepare for something like that. So we will there we go, and then just gonna crop mine real quick. Deck is shuffled, but I'll shuffle it again in front of you, just so that you know, being fair in what's going on. And then yeah. So there's my feed. And then I'll just make minor corrections to this after our first game is over. So, because I don't want to take too long to set it up. So we'll take about 10 more off the top. And then my camera's looking good for you. All right, then we will boost it like this for the second, just so that we don't gotta waste any more time. And then I'll take care of the rest after the game is over. All right, how many shuffles do you want? Said you're fine with the regular riffle shuffle a couple times. All right. Just in half is fine. Do you want one cut as well? Alright. There's the deck. Thank you. I'm gonna pull my camera back real quick just so you can see all of my board. Alright. And we are in business. So apologize about the deck. It's on the end, but I'm making sure that you can see it right here with the front of it. Alright. Hyro's fine. Can you roll for me as well? Thank you. Alright, and then what we'll do is, since you have the markers, if you could slide your memory back just a little bit. Yup, perfect. And then I'll just dictate where to, for you to put my memory, if that's okay, in order to make it easier for instead of moving 2 dice around. Alright, so I get to go first. Alright, so I will hatch Coromon. I will Digivolve Coromon into Agumon, draw 1 card for Digi-Evolution. And then I will Digivolve that bad boy into Greymon for 2, draw a card, and you move to 2. Okay. I will draw for a turn. Move Greymon out of the raising area. And then we will... I have 2 memory on your side, correct? Alright. So I will Digivolve Metal Greymon for 3, putting you to 1, and draw for evolution. Alright, so we got a Goemon and a Gorillamon over there. Alright, I will draw for my turn. Yes, I'm at 1, correct? Alright. We'll Digivolve Coromon. Or rather, we'll hatch Coromon, and then... You left me at 1 memory, correct? Okay. I will... I will swing on you with Metal Greymon. Agumon in the source skill gains plus 1,000, so this is 8,000, and Greymon source is 2 damage. Okay, so I die. Still at 1. We'll activate Starlight Explosion, putting you to 1. I will set this on top of my memory just for you to know, and then until the end of your turn, all of these Digimon in my security gain plus 7,000 DP. 7,000. Okay. Damage security. It is Monodramon at 3, but Starlight puts him at 10, so your Leomon dies. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Starlight Explosion is done. And I draw for turn. We'll Digivolve Coromon into Beomon for free and draw a card for evolution. Following that, I will hard play Groundramon for 5, putting you at 2. Alright, so I see Gorillamon, Leomon, and Garurumon. Can you tell me what is in Gorillamon's source? And the one other one's Upamon, I'm assuming. Okay. Okay, cool. You can continue, I'm sorry. Alright, damage security. It is War Greymon, so Leomon dies, and I think you gain 2 memory. Okay. Alright, security is destroyed. It's Monodramon, so it does nothing. Okay. Alright, I will draw for my turn and move Beomon up to the front. then we will Digivolve Beelmon into Corgimon for 2, putting you to 1, and I draw for evolution. No, you're fine. You have a Goemon in the source, correct? I'll let that one pass. Monodramon. Alright, so you still got the Goemon in the source. Current memory is 1. Okay. 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 Alright, I will draw for my turn. Cards in hand, please. Cormon. We'll Digivolve Cormon into Agumon for draw. And then, so. Alright, this is a pretty tough spot. We can activate this. You have a maximum of 4 attacks next turn. Okay, so first we'll take a draw here. So I Digivolve into Dark Tyrannomon for 1, and I draw a card. Yep, I know. Alright, and then from here I will swing into Gorillamon for 6 with Gorgemon. Goemon puts you at 1 when your monster dies, unless you block. Okay, so your blocker dies. Alright, and then I will Gaia Force plus Yamon. So you go to 8. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Call from source. Okay. This is just 1 security, correct? I will take that. Gaia Force, we will blow up Leopardmon. Okay. Alright. I will draw for my turn. Move up Dark Tyrannomon. Yeah, I hadn't seen it in a while, so I was like, there should be one coming up soon. But you still have me in a pretty damaging spot right now, because I still have to find a way to mitigate the number of attacks you have next turn based on my current hand. And you currently have me at 1 memory. So let's start here. Dark Tyrannomon will swing on your security. Agumon gives him 1, so that's 7. Okay. Alright. So, really wish we could hard play a blocker here. So, we'll take this Dark Tyrannomon. We'll Digivolve it into Groundramon. I'll draw a card for that. You'll go to 1, and then my turn's over. I'm gonna block because I'm not letting you kill me with that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that's game 1. Yeah, crashing into I wish I could have Digivolved up on the Metal Greymon one more time. Crashing into the Mega just now was not the best thing for me in the early game. So look, I was ready to go in. I was looking at my hand like all I gotta do is just get this damage really quickly and just start trying to go wide, and then like the most threatening piece on my board got evaporated. Look, and based on my early hand, I was pushing nothing, man. I would have hard played to give you like a bunch of memory, and I was like, that is like suboptimal right now. Let's see what we can do as far as like applying some pressure, and then based on what he gets in this damage, I'll decide like how much I want to commit to this board, and then like all of my plans went up in smoke. Like it happens, right? There's nothing you can do about it, but yeah. It was funny. I was hoping you would swing into me with all of your Digimon. Like once I played that Starlight and you didn't seem to know what it did, I'm like, okay, hopefully he swings into this. You said you've never seen it in play. Alright, so I'm shuffling kind of far back, so I'm just going to come up real quick so you can see that I am shuffling. And then how many cuts do you want? Just right down the middle. Hey. Alright, so I'm going to disclaimer opponent. I'm not going to fix it now just because we're in the middle of the game, but the third entry did kind of throw off my streaming format, so but I'm going to let it sit as is because oh, hey, you are much better than me. Cool beans. I never noticed that button right there, man. As long as I've been using Discord and OBS, I never actually saw that button up there. But I appreciate that. I feel bad because I feel like I might have forced them to leave when I made the statement. But you know, because I am streaming, I kind of want to let everyone know, hey, this is not my fault. There's another person here that I was not expecting. So what I'll do is for the start of my remaining matches, I'll press the triple dots up there. Right. Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. So before I keep going, how many cuts do you want? Yep, same for me is fine. And then I was about to ask that next. Like, we are doing loser's choice, right? All right. Perfect. So this is the security. All right. That being said, then I will go second. All right. The draw. I will hatch Koromon. I'm currently at 2. So we will hard play Corjamon, putting you to 3. Alright, so, yep. Alright, I will draw for the start of my turn. You said I'm currently at 2. Alright, I will Digivolve Corjamon into Metal Greymon for 3. And then I will draw from Evolution. Go ahead. Okay. 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 No, I figured what's coming when you I noticed last game that you were playing Plessy. No, I said I figured it was you was going peep something when I noticed you was playing Plessy. I'm like, yeah, he's playing Plessy. I'm pretty sure I know where this is going, and it's because he knows I'm playing red. He probably knows where this is going. So yeah, I figured we both knew it was coming. It was no point in playing the games. All right, I will draw for turn. No, look, I'm the same way, man. I own all the red cards, but still, just the one color. So, you currently have me at 7. I believe that's 7? 6? Alright, so we will you did. So now I just gotta figure out what I want to do with it. Alright. Being at 6, we can go here. Here. Let's make this one twice. Alright, so I will hardcast Breakmon for 12, putting you to 6. Okay. That's fine. I'll flip. Agumon does nothing. Start Explosion. So the rest of my security get +7. Been great. That was the first damage since she was pushing in with Omnimon, but it'd be like that. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Draw for my turn. It's about time we drew a rookie. I'll Digivolve into Beomon and draw. You currently have me at 1. Yes, it is. Thank you. You have me at 1. So what we'll do is we will swing in for you with Break Dramon. He has piercing. No, he doesn't. No, he just has piercing. Yup. And then because you have me at 1, I will drop Puppetmon. Rest Plussy. Actually, hang on for a second. But that's it for a second. Actually, your Plussy's power is 12, correct? What does he have in his source? And which is the draw. Okay. Rest the Plussy. Yeah, so you can rest the Plussy. All right, go. Your turn. I feel like Mega Zoo right now. Okay. Okay. Break Dramon is gone. That's fine. Okay. All right. I draw for my turn. Move Biomon up. You said I'm at 1? All right. We'll start here. Puppetmon swing on you. I gain 1 memory, so I go to 2. All right. So we both die. This is like your deck is performing like I don't want to say G tier, but you literally got everything you wanted out of that deck right now. All right, so we will Digivolve the Biomon. Actually, before I do that, we'll Digivolve the Biomon into Dark Tyrannomon and draw. And then I will follow that up with Hard Play Corjamon, so you go to 4. Yes, you are at 4. Before you start swinging, I know that there is a Were Garurumon that gives bonus crit. Do you have that in your source anywhere? In the back? Alright, appreciate that. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to block that with my Corjamon. Blue Mat activates, comes to the back. Yeah, this card was this was supposed to be the answer to people like you who keep me at 1 memory, but it's not coming up. Now we know why. Well, it's a little too late now. I know they say better late than never, but not in this circumstance. All right, I'll let that one pass. Gaia Force, blow up that Omnimon. Actually, hold up. What is the Gomamon source? And actually, plus he's already rest, so actually just blow up the Omnimon because I need safe security. So yeah. Okay. From Gomamon the source. All right. Pass turn is always an option. Okay. Draw for turn. All of your Digimon have source, correct? Yeah, because you swung with the Garurumon already, so he's not present anymore. Alright, so hatch first. Then we will Digivolve that egg into Monodramon. Yeah, I was wondering why. That's why I asked you about the Garurumon just now. Okay, so yeah, so if that is the case, Matt, you should have puts me at 2. No, you're already in the driver's seat, but I need, unfortunately, that is a misplay, and I need it for my blue mat. So, if the blue mat wasn't there, I probably won't mind as much. But you're keeping me at 1 memory, so I need all the resources I can get. So I'm going to Digivolve the Monodramon to draw. With my now 2 memory, I will. What do you got on your board? That is Garurumon in the back, correct? Okay, so we will. Alright, we will. His power is what? 5,000? I've got to figure out what I can do this turn. Look, I feel like all blue players feel that way when they start swinging with Leomon and he comes out alive. Like, man, I wanted the +2. So there. Okay, so do I have an out for this? Maybe not. It's not affecting my like this. We will swing Garurumon with Dr. Animal. Biomon skill. I delete one of your Digimon in battle, so I draw because I live. All right. At the same time, I will. I'll do that. We will Digivolve my source or my nursing into Greymon for 2, putting me to 0. I draw a card. And then we will hard play Cordramon for 5, putting you at 5. Okay. We'll block that with Cordramon. Have no choice but to let that rot. It is Garurumon, which does nothing. And then, yeah, you swing for your game. Good game, man. Alright, so are we doing a winner report scores? Alright, I appreciate that, man. Alright, so before you roll up out of here, let me borrow your camera for a bit. So I will go. Can you move it a little bit to the left? My left. Thank you. Yep, that is correct. You can go ahead. And then before I peace out of here and let you go, we're going to go ahead and fix this so that in the next match, I don't have an issue with oversized. And I definitely took the time to take care of this, like, before we got on. Like, I actually went into, like I said last night, all the guys were doing, like, a bunch of playtesting out there. And, we all made sure our stuff was functioning, so that's why I'm like, what is going on with today? So if you don't mind me borrowing your camera for a second just to put this in order, and then I'll let you go ahead and get up out of there and take whatever break you need to before the next round. Yeah, look, when you pulled up and I saw the blue, I'm like, okay, here we go. It's gonna be no, you're good, man. Look, you're playing in the tournament. Look, I'm out here running red. Ain't no shame in your game. All right. Look, it ran well just now. I mean, like I said, I made the comment during the game. You got everything you could have won out of that. I was like, oh my lord, he is top tier right now. What is going on? Yeah. I said entering Brick City, population 1. Yeah, my opening hand, I was trying to make like life choices, but my opening hand literally was like Breakmon, Homon, like War Greymons. I'm like, oh my lord. And he's keeping me at 1, so like I can't even hard play any of these War Greymons, like. So, but like I said, War Greymon is 12, the one that has the extra security. The War Greymon from, if I'm not mistaken, we can go ahead and check now. So starter deck War Greymon is 11, but the War Greymon from BTO1 is 12. So yeah, so I was just kind of sitting on top of all of these megas. Like, if I don't really want to hardcast it, but it doesn't matter because he's not giving me more than 1 memory. So no, look, you did what you need to do to get a W. There's no problem with that. I'm not tripping. I played it, but I actually didn't have the Omnimon that turn. So, but I am a deck that wants to get up there, and I figured since it had piercing, you know, I might be able to overpower some of your guys. Like, so during the, I'll let you know what was going on when I asked you about the Digimon. But for the turn where I hit the Gaia Force, the reason I was, the Puppetmon, I was asking those questions because I was thinking about resting the blocker, right, and then hitting it with the Breakmon. And then I was like, no, because if I leave that guy standing, I just gave him like an absorbent amount of memory that he's definitely just going to Omnimon me after that. So there we go. Alright, so I am just about done resolving the thing. I thank you for the second. Alright, so let's pull this down. Because a lot of decks, like, I mean, no disrespect, a lot of decks like yours that play a very heavy memory manipulation game in order to accomplish their goals. Playing the Tamer mat that allows me to go to 3 would straight up end my turn. And I am a deck that does not want turns to end after dropping 1 card, unless like absolutely necessary. So it affords me the opportunity to play a memory resource card and continue the rest of my turn, and then it punishes you for hard casting things because again, which is so like for all these turns, for example, that you were dropping like 1s and 2s, those would actually be like 3s. I did a lot. I have ran into the issue a lot in playtesting where I'm playing that guy, and then like of course I get the guaranteed 3 memory. But then what's happening is basically what you just did, which is, okay, I'm not going to let you build up, so he only exists for the memory. Like, you're not really getting value out of anything else. You can, but at that, like, you can play around it, but at that point, I mean, no disrespect to my opponents, but you're not playing the game you want to be playing it. You're playing it while also thinking about, okay, how do I deny him his resource? Which is always what's going on in your head, but like now you're not doing it of your own free will. You're doing it because a card on the board is forcing you to make that decision. So I think I'm good here. So I appreciate you hanging around for a second so I can get this fixed up for the next game. I'm going to go ahead and hop off for a second, and good luck in the rest of the tournament. Thank you. Alright guys, so that was a really unfortunate matchup for me to bump into the Blue Omni right at the start. So what I'm going to do here is give me 1 second. I need to go take care of something outside of this room, and then I'll come back and we can kind of, if you're still in the chat, we can kind of go over some stuff up until my next round starts. All right, so I'm back. Apologize for dipping for like ever, but yeah. So that was really unfortunate for us guys. We bumped into Blue Omnimon right at the start. He got everything he could have wanted out of the deck as far as the Omnimons, the memory denial, uh, anything and everything that could have went right that game for him definitely did. And very unfortunate that we crashed into his Metal Greymon in first Metal Greymon swing of game one. So it be like that sometimes. You can't really do anything about it, but just really unfortunate. I think for next game, if I have the resources in hand, I'll probably see if I am able to go a little bit wider. Towards the end of game two, like as I started digivolving, but like, you know, at that point there was like no victory in sight. I did my best to kind of manipulate his board by swinging into certain stuff, by Gaia forcing in certain ways to try to stall the game out. Uh, but he was already so far ahead that doing anything like that would basically be a moot point. Of course, we're going to give ourselves the best chance to win. Apologize about rotating the chair. This is just what I be doing. Of course, we're going to try to give ourselves the best chance to win, but you know, sometimes there's a point where you just gotta acknowledge, like, okay, based on the resources in my hand, based on their board state, you know, what is the best play I can make? But you know, sometimes we don't always get value out of those plays. So I'm giving it a good power shuffle right now. They just posted the pairings for game two. We are supposed to start at 11. I'm sorry, that is they're 3 hours behind. 2:55 p.m. So like, are they? It looks like they're giving us a long break. Maybe that was a typo. I'm not entirely sure. This round. Oh, never mind. I'm misreading their screen. It's because they got a lot going on. Okay, so the next round starts in 5 minutes actually. Um, so you guys are welcome to join me. I'm gonna squad up with my opponent. Chill out in the table. That way, when he comes in, if anything goes wrong, we can do that. For the guys that are watching who know, we got a really good match on table 5. So I'm actually really uh, disappointed that I'm participating for the sole purpose of watching that one game. We got Gyro Sean from Sean's Pokemon channel playing Max Tapera, the YouTuber who's been going around placing in almost every tournament that he can get his hands on. So I'm really interested in watching that match, but there's nothing we can do about it because we're going to try to make this smooth comeback. So let me just go ahead and refresh the pairings. We'll figure out where we're sitting at. We are on table 7. We're playing someone named Alexander Carroll. So, like I said, guys, we're just going to go ahead and go squad up with the opponent. I do have, now that we hopefully won't have the video issues, I do have the YouTube chat up on the side. So if anything goes wrong, video-wise, I'm going to check it out one more time. But if you see anything wrong, let me know so that I can take care of it. So, opponent is not here yet. So, like I said, we're just going to go ahead and get these smooth shuffles in. EOTG, look, I tried to make the comeback. I know you saw me putting out the best plays with the Gaia forces and the swings and the piercing. I really did, you know, think for a moment that I had like some comeback potential. But because he kept denying me at one memory every turn, I really was not able to capitalize on some of the cards in my hand because I had the Garudamon, which would have been able to just swing in this, some of his weaker Digimon and get the piercing. But because he had me at one memory every turn, and I really didn't have a way to like circumvent that, you know, it's really rough when you play decks like Blue Omnimon that really just don't want to give you any memory at all, and have the resources to tell you that you don't have the memory. With all of the Leomons and the Gomamons, you really bump into a situation where your opponent can kind of just put you on whatever memory they want. I don't know if any of you guys watched the Metal Garurumon 6th place profile. We really didn't talk much about that tournament in the profile. You know, it was just statistical data for you guys to understand, you know, how the deck functions and what it's good at. But, you know, in private, you know, we really discussed his first round opponent who kind of played a deck that did the same thing, where they would just manipulate memory just to leave you on one. So like you saw the guy playing like the Leomons, the Gomamons, playing like a Hammer Sparks for the sole purpose of digivolving for 2 to leave me on 1 so that I can play a card in my turn. It's like the one drawback that I have to Digimon right now is that if you don't have memory, like at least 2 to 3 memory, it really becomes hard to play the game. So we're going to do our best this time around. Apologies for looking to my left. It's because I'm watching the table to make sure when my opponent joins in that we're ready to throw down with him. We're going to double check that I'm on the right table. So, yep, we're definitely on table 7. So, it's going to be whenever this guy squads up. And hopefully I get an opponent. Would hate to get the free win. We take them as they come though. But if we really don't want to get the free win, we kind of want to fight for the win. Get like the earned 2-0, 2-1 record. So I don't think we did anything wrong. You know, I think we made the best plays that we could. I think that there might have been some things I did differently in regards to whether I swung in with that metal Greymon or whether I'd kind of waited for a turn to see if I drew the Mega. So a couple plays that I kind of might wish I could have took back. But for the most part, I feel like I did the best that I could with the resources that I had. Even down to like when I called my blockers or whether I digivolved up instead of blocking. So yeah, again, that's just the way things happen when you bump into Blue Omnimon. So rounds have officially started. So I guess there's going to be a thing where if my opponent is not here, yeah, they have a little clause up here. If the opponent's not here in 5 minutes, you know, go ahead and at them, and I guess they'll give me a win. It's not how I wanted to get the win, but any win is a win. You know, we're not going to feel bad about it. We're not going to shoot ourselves in the foot. We're not going to feel bad that we didn't get to play. You know, this is a competitive tournament. We're always out here to catch W's. We're always out here to compete and get the best showing that we can. And my opponent not showing up got nothing to do with me, to be quite honest with y'all. So hopefully he does show up in the next 4 minutes so we can throw down. It'll also give us a chance to test our camera just to make sure, like, beyond a shadow of a doubt that we're actually in business this time. So we're just going to hang out for 4 minutes. If you guys just want to talk, chill with me in the chat or whatever it is, go ahead and post your questions, comments, concerns in the chat. Hit the like button, bell for notifications for the next tournament we enter, and you know, we'll just chill out for a bit. See what happens with our next opponent. Road to Scrub. Look, we're about to be the Road to Ninja game all over again, but with War Greymon. But I'm confident. I'm confident, John, that we could do this. Just gotta give it our best effort. We got the girl Lindis on the Tamer sleeves, on the Tama, giving us her best wishes. Got War Greymon on the deck. I did the best that I could in constructing this deck. It's a really fun take on a red War Greymon Omnimon deck. We're not going to talk strategy of the deck, God forbid, like my opponents send one of their little friends in here to watch. Probably not going to happen, but, you know, I'm not a scrub, so we're not going to give them any information we don't have to. If I place, we'll put a profile up so that you guys can, we won't even say place. Definitely top 8, but I'll say 10. I'll say 10. If we place top 33%, I'll put a deck profile up for the deck. So we got about another 3 minutes before I get this free win. It's really not how I wanted to go out in game 2. I know they said some people dropped. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. How many people did dip? So we got a commentator on table 1. Table 2 is fine. Table 3 has dual commentators. Those guys must be special. Table 4 looks good. Table 5 has the Sean versus Max matchup. Table 6 has another YouTuber I'm familiar with. His name is Zenitsu. So he's playing against Ice Climber, whoever that is. Our table has the bye. Table 8 has the opponents. Table 9 has the opponents. Table 11 and 12 have the opponents. And I guess we're missing 3 people today because table 10 is blank. So, again, we're just going to chill out in here for a second. Y'all can look at my pretty face. And then, like I said, hopefully my opponent is not a no-show. What do you guys think? Should we give him until like 2:11? Give him like that extra minute, or y'all think we should just take the dub when the time limit is up? Don't be shy. You want to give him extra time. Now I'm gonna let you know. We'll try to give him extra time, but if the guy comes in here, like the organizer comes in the room like he did in game 1, which threw my camera off, and basically mandates, because like they can see the tables. If he comes in here and mandates that I have to let him know, then there's nothing I could do about that one. But we'll give our opponent some extra time. See if he shows up. I would hope that my opponent would give me extra time, so we'll treat others the way we want to be treated and give this guy a little bit of extra time. I'll say maybe like an extra. I probably can get away with like an extra 5 minutes. We'll stretch it as far as we can. There is going to be a point where it's like this guy is clearly not knowing what he's supposed to be doing. But we'll give this guy as much as we can. Hopefully he's not one of the people who dropped today. All right. So we're still sitting here. I'm about to play that Phineas and Ferb song. We're watching and we're waiting. It's gonna be just like that for like the next 5 minutes, or however long it take for a judge to kind of come get on me and say your opponent's not here. So if we do end up having to report and the guy shows up, I wonder if there's anything we could do about that. I might play him for fun if we can't do nothing about it, but we'll sit for a second and see what happens. Look, we'll turn go ahead and do some test draws real quick. Yeah, definitely need to shuffle a little bit more. I wonder if they do it by default. They're posting in the chat saying if you don't have an opponent right now, you have won game 1. Okay, I see what they're doing. So they're doing it on a game by game basis. So, yep. So right now, I guess I have a half a game win, and we will chill out and see what happens to the second game. Like I said, we're really hoping that this guy shows up. So, in the meantime, Sasuke trumps Killer Bee. Tell me I'm wrong. Matter of fact, or actually, I think it's Killer Bee trumps Sasuke. I'm a Killer Bee fan, not just because he's a black guy, but Killer Bee is the man. He throws down. If I had, you know what I would actually want to see? I would want to see something like Killer Bee versus Zoro from One Piece. That could be something cool. Alright, this hand's a little bit better, but still not good enough because we're drawing our pieces, but we're not drawing the rookies. So Of course you can compete without them, but you want them early game draws. So yeah, opponent is still not here. I think they're doing it on a 5 minute thing. So like, give them 5 minutes and give them 5 more minutes. I think 5 minutes is a little bit too short to allow the opponent to return. I mean, they're giving us 50-minute rounds. So I think they could have stretched it at 10 minutes apiece. So like 10 minutes for game one. Then you'd have 45 minutes to play games 2 and 3, which would give you like 20 minutes a game. And then after the next 10 minutes, then you take the win. So that way, if they did show up, you have a decent amount of time to be able to split game 2 and game 3 if they take a minute. So I think personally, 5 minutes might be a little too short. But maybe they stretch out game 2 and say 5 minutes for game 1 and 10 minutes for game 2. I think what we'll do is if they force, it looks like they're actually monitoring this. So if they force the second game on us, we might actually head over to Max or Sean's channel, or maybe someone else's channel, and see if we can watch their games. I don't know if that's allowed or not. I might have to think twice about that. Yup, there it is. They just put it up. I said it's now 2:15. If your opponent has not shown up, then you have the win. So uh, unfortunately, Lou, doesn't look like we're going to get to wait for the opponent to show up. So they're forcing us to announce that we don't have the opponent and telling us to go report in the BCP pairings app. So we're going to take our time getting over there though. And oh no, I guess it's that's it then. So our opponent is still not here. So nothing we can do about that, guys. We're going to take the 2-0 and hopefully we have better luck in game 3. So let's head on over to Best Coast Pairings and see if the website will give us better luck than the phone app. Oh, I appreciate that, man. You can say hi to everyone since you're here if you want. Nope. It is 2:16 for us, so we are definitely afternoon at this point. Which is great for us, because we get to sleep in on our time zone. We get to sleep in a little bit more before we had to show up for the event. So we don't got a lot of people. It's like 5 people in the stream just now, but you're here, so you might as well say hey. All right, well, and slept in some more, right? Look, it's unfortunate that you can't participate because you're hosting. Um, you do have a player, okay. Look, all right, well, don't tell me his name because I don't want to put a target on his back and be like, everyone's gotta go beat HG's guy. But yeah, I hope Tisha will show up. You hate to take a W this way, but it is a competitive event, and we're gonna take the W's where we can get them, unfortunately. So, real quick, while I have you, do you have? I know that you're doing like 10-minute overtime. Do you have an idea of when game 3 should go live? Okay, so that's gonna be 3 p.m. for us. All right, cool. So that gives me time to get some more shuffles in, grab something to eat. Yeah, I have some toast over here and some tea, so we're just kind of hanging out. But yeah, thanks for dropping in to make sure everything went okay. Um, and I guess better luck in game round 3. Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and leave the room. Nothing we can do about this. Any of them. And one of these joints is going to pick up.
In theory.
Right.
Because originally, when you started up the stream, I could hear me and Corey in the background.
Right, which is why I'm saying like.
Okay, now I can hear I can hear him.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do then. Guys, if you're still in here, we're just playing around with the audio in order to figure out why you're unable to hear the opponents. We're gonna just we're coming back to do some tests real quick. So I got some of my guys in the Discord. Say hi, guys.
Yo, what's up?
Hey.
All right, are you doesn't look like you're feeding through here. Let's see if we can figure out why that is. So disable this.
It fed through.
One more time. Say what's up.
Hey, Josh.
All right, I think I got y'all just now. John, did that go through? Guys, you are muted in channel.
Yep.
John,
I'm just making sure I can hear things, man.
could you hear?
Yep.
So you
I can hear
so
everything.
you can hear yourself talking right now.
I can hear myself talking. Just waiting for that latency.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do then. We're gonna come over to the channel and see if we can still put the latency on very low, or if we're kind of locked into the choice that we made at the start. Alright guys, we're gonna try this again. I will be back shortly.